Hello everyone, so just a really casual video today. I absolutely love Rita Weaver's YouTube videos. I'm sure you've heard of her if you're in the Traveller's Notebook community. She does really casual Traveller's Notebook videos, just talking about her setups and if she's changed anything with her setups and her Traveller's Notebooks, which one she's using and things like that. So I thought I would just go for a more casual approach today and talk to you all about how I am using the size B6. So this Traveller's Notebook you've seen a few times before if you've seen my other videos is actually an A5, but I'm using it for the time being to hold these B6 size inserts that I have made myself with scrapbook papers and things like that. So just to kind of show you how they sit in an A5, you can kind of see there's not actually a huge difference. I was quite surprised at how well they actually fit in there. So until I've got myself a B6 cover, this is what I am using this A5 for. I'll just show you there. So there's a bit of a gap there, but I think that the inserts actually fit relatively well in there, so that's what I'm using that for at the moment. So I thought I would give the size B6 a go because my favourite size is A5. I absolutely love it. And the A5 that I'm currently using, is this one, my Harry Potter one, in all of its Harry Potter themed glory. And I'm still going to keep using that even if I do decide to go with B6, because I will use the A5 for my journaling still, my Dear Diary kind of journaling I do on a daily basis. But I just love the idea of using a B6 for a more casual on the go style traveller's notebook, just to document things on the go really. So that could be little snippets of journaling from day to day, or it could be just washi taping in some instant photographs. It could be thinking of, I don't know, I just love writing things down. I love writing things, so it could just be something that comes to my mind that I fancy writing down, and I just think B6 is kind of the perfect size for that because it's not too big, it's not too small, it's big enough to be creative in and do watercolours. And I just thought I would show you kind of what I've been using this B6 insert for the time being, just to get used to the size. I watched Jennifer Harvey's video on I think it's called How to Find Planner Piece, something along those lines, on her Chic Sparrow YouTube page, and I found it really helpful. She is currently in a B6 size, and she said to get used to the size, she used it for, I believe, a month, so 4 weeks, just carrying it around, using it as she would use any of her other traveller's notebooks and journals and planners, just to see if she was using the size and how much she was using it and if she loved it and things like that. So I'm giving that a go. I'm currently just over a week into giving this size a go. So I think I'll just show you how I've been using it. So this is the kind of main one that I'm using at the moment. I've also made a Christmas December daily insert. This is just for like scribbly note taking and doodling and things like that, just very basic and scribbly. This here is my Greece travel journal that I have made when I go away to Greece. I'm not sure if by the time I've uploaded this, if you will have seen a video on this that I have filmed, just showing you kind of what I'm doing with the insides of it and preparing those pages for when I go away. And this is kind of the main one that I'm using at the moment. This is some lovely scrapbook paper. I absolutely love this scrapbook paper from a 12 by 12 pack from the Works, as is this one here. And that's some little mushroom washi tape from Hobbycraft. Okay, so this is what I've done on the inside. Just my regular style journaling there with some flowers and splashes and things like that. This is just a very basic simple autumnal tree that I painted with some watercolours. not particularly very good, but I'm getting there. Just practice, practice, practice. And this is a sunset watercolour that I did. Just playing around with colours and just practicing really. I've got a lot of practice that I need to do to get anywhere near to where I want to be, but yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. I'm quite pleased with how it turned out. Just a sketchy, scribbly portrait there, kind of inspired by Ali Brown. I absolutely love doing this kind of rainbow effect with watercolours. An instant photograph there of two of my bunny rabbits. Here I just wrote little notes. What could I use a B6 for? December Daily, On the Go Creativity, List and Notes, Creative Writing and Travel Journal. And if you follow me on Instagram, you will have already seen this. This is a little kind of creative creature monster that I made, inspired by Courtney from Little Raven Ink. I actually just made this yesterday. I just think she's really cute. Absolutely love making these quirky little creatures inspired by Courtney, just with some scrapbook paper, some washi tape, that's a little sticker. I just think she looks really cute, and I just made this little pocket for her, so she sits in there quite nicely. Again, some more watercolour wash pages, some washi tape here, some scribbly lines there that I've not yet written on. And these are some pages that I prepped this morning. That rainbow effect again, and some of my favourite scribbly flowers to do. So I've absolutely been loving this size so far. I don't want to jinx it just yet, because I just think it's to me it just feels like a more portable version of the A5. There's enough room for what I use it for. There's enough room to hold receipts, photographs, anything like that I would like to keep in my journal. There's lots of room for writing if I want to do a bit of creative writing. That's just another quick page that I've done. I'm not quite finished. I just love it. I love more square sizes. I have tried to love the narrow size, the standard size. This is one of my standard size traveller's notebooks. If I get an insert out, I can show you what I mean. There we go. So I really tried to love this narrow standard size, but it just reminded me of list pads, you know, just very long narrow list pads that you can buy. It was just too narrow for me, to be honest. I'm still using one of my narrows with my monthly calendar inside, but for now, other than that, I'm not really using it. As you can see, the B6 is just a very, very typical square size, and this is a very, very narrow size. So for me, for what I love to use my traveller's notebooks for, the B6 at the moment is just the perfect size for me, I think. I'm still got a few weeks left to go before I complete the whole 1 month trying it out thing that Jennifer Harvey suggested. But so far so good, to be honest. I'm enjoying it. It's so portable to carry around. I just throw this in my bag. And I know that it's in an A5 traveller's notebook, but when I had an actual A5 notebook in size, it's a lot more weight, it's a lot more bulky than having these 4 B6 notebooks inside. If I finally decide that B6 is the size for me, I'm going to order a chocolate creme from the Chic Sparrow website, because the chocolate creme leather is probably my all-time favourite leather ever. I've spoken about it before. I just think it's delicious and beautiful, so that's what I'm going to go for if I decide to go for this size. And if I do decide to go with that size in the creme leather, I will hopefully be buying it in October, and it will hopefully be housing this December daily insert that I've made. Just show you very briefly what I've done. I actually have a video on this coming up, I believe, or it might even already be on my channel, so I will link that if you're interested. But that's kind of all I really wanted to say. Are any of you guys in B6? Are you loving it? Are you hating it? I know a lot of people are using B6 Slim, which is obviously a little bit slimmer than this. I believe it's about as slim as this, but the height is the same as the B6. Personally, for me, that would just be far too slim. But let me know if you're enjoying this size. What do you use it for? Do you love the portability? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.